Hey guys, I am currently freezing my tushy off in my closet, putting clothes away, my least favorite chore. I don't mind washing them, but putting them away is atrocious. I feel like everybody feels that way, at least if you're normal. So today I am kind of procrastinating. I got all ready for nothing but TikTok. I'm totally addicted to it. I cannot believe it's taken me so long to kind of get on the TikTok train. My youngest really is obsessed with it. So she's always used to kind of do little ones with us, and I never really got on there to check it out besides what she was doing. So now I'm obsessed. I can't get off of it. But to be honest, with my anxiety the way it's been the last, I don't know, well, forever, but it's just recently gotten almost debilitating again where I can't leave the house. Besides when I make myself and then suffer like little panic attacks throughout the day, which I had a teleconference with my doctor yesterday, and she told me not to be hard on myself. I've been through a lot and we're just trying to get it figured out. But anyway, the whole point was to just kind of distract myself, and that's exactly what TikTok does. It makes me feel good. I put myself together. I have fun with it. It brings out my sense of humor, which I feel like is not for everybody, but that's okay. And it's just really fun. It's also a way for my kids and I to connect. They never thought mom could be so cool. So today I'm just trying to get a couple things done that I've been really putting off, which this is one of them. The girls really want to go sledding back at that hill we went to the other day, but if they get their rooms clean, I might take them. It just gets so darn dark early, and I have like a million things I need to do before the weekend. We are leaving Friday to go. Friday is my daughter's birthday, and we're going to the aquarium they have off of school. Jocelyn wants to go to the aquarium, and we're going to spend the night in a hotel. Hopefully we can swim. I don't know with COVID if they're doing that or not, but we're going to kind of see what we can do. We're going to do presents and cake Thursday night. Then Saturday, we're going to get up super, super early and drive to see my family and do Christmas with them. I still have to go shopping. I still have to wrap birthday and Christmas. I still have to put my Christmas decor away. I'm just like, who am I this year? I don't even know. But I'm trying to just enjoy it, and what's important is not the date I put my Christmas things away, but the memories I make and my happiness. Oh, this is really sad. So it's almost been a year anniversary since my ride or die Kingston passed away, like kind of suddenly. We knew he was sick, but we didn't really know. We had 2 different diagnoses from a vet. One was like possibly cancer, and they wanted to run a whole full panel of testing on him, and it was going to be expensive, and I just kind of knew if that's what it was, that there was no chance, because his head, the tissue behind his ear, and he's German Shepherd, so, you know, it just kind of was falling, and his eye was kind of drooping. And the other vet said that there was like a muscular thing, and they live forever. You just got to kind of mush up their food and whatever. Anyway, so when I first got him, the breeder that I got him from did a charity with the police department, and I bought this from her then. God, it must have been 7 years ago or so. And it's falling apart. This is one of my favorite shirts, so I'm going to have to kind of, I'm so sentimental. Like, I just want to keep it, but come on, I'm never going to wear it. I have pictures of King and memories, and it's just really sad to look at little articles like that and be like, oh my God, there was a whole nother lifetime ago, and I miss him every day. It feels like it's been like forever since he's died, because it's just like an eternity each day without him, which is really sad, but I don't want to get into it. I just did my makeup. I'm not going to cry. Yeah. So I don't know if we'll go sledding today or not, but I got to stop procrastinating. That's one thing. Like, I can really throw things together fast. I can outdo everything, do a great job. If only I could do it before it's a crisis. I feel like I work a lot better under pressure though. So if I know I have to do something, I usually put it off until the last minute and then it's like perfect. But I spend like the first week before it stressing about it. So really, does it do me any good to procrastinate? No. That's one thing I do want to really work on this year. I wouldn't say it's going to be like a New Year's resolution. I feel like you set yourself up for failure when you do those. But it's definitely something I want to work on. I also this year want to order more self-help books and kind of do some like, I know it sounds really cheesy, but like workbooks and stuff like that, just to discover more about yourself. And I feel like as humans, we're constantly evolving, and no matter how old you get or whatever else, like you're still living and you're still evolving and learning and growing. So, you know, that kind of stuff can only be positive. And there's nothing ever stupid or cheesy about self-growth, no matter what anybody says. So, okay, this has to be the ugliest shirt Bo owns, but it's like super, no, it's definitely not the ugliest. No offense, babe. But it's like really comfortable. Anyway, I love my husband very much, don't get me wrong, but he likes to cut the sleeves off of stuff like way down. This isn't even the ugliest. This is like Gucci. It's cute. And you know what? To be fair, it's like really hot in the summer and he's always working on stuff. So I tease, but it's not like real. And he would never like wear it out. I mean, he probably would wear it out, you know, like up north or whatever with his friends. But he actually really likes to dress up and is getting really into things like this. So, you know, we like to have fun. And since I've been doing a lot more laundry lately, that's so sad. I don't have as many hangers because everything is clean at the same time, which is a rarity. He's like, I don't have any clothes. Look, okay, don't judge, like whatever. But he's like, I don't have any clothes. He actually really does have a lot of clothes. I wouldn't say they're all like, you know, things that he would be like really excited to wear out and stuff. And I've definitely helped him. We picked out like certain things like this jacket. This was his New Year's thing. And, you know, we have matching fur coats. Like we've picked up little pieces along the way. We have a lot of fun. But I actually, as a woman who's like really, I would consider myself pretty bougie. I don't have a lot of clothes. I don't actually splurge on clothes like people think I do. It's just not really my thing. I don't have the patience to shop. Like if you ask me to go shopping, I want to go. Like I want to spend time with you and I want to like look at things, but I don't have the patience to sift through like the sales shit or to really go through the store and like spend a lot of time. If I don't find it in, let's say 10-15 minutes tops, I'm done. Like I like to bring Bo with me because we both just kind of quickly go through things, try a couple things on, go through things one more time, like fast. If we don't find it then, we're both like done. Which is nice. Or I have the salesperson do it for me. And I usually have a lot of fun with that because I'm like, hey, I want your expertise. And we like make it a whole event. And I've always had really good luck in the store. People get like excited. And I like to have people help me because they pick out things for me that I would never pick out for myself. And it ends up looking way better than what I would pick anyway. So that's like once a year, honestly. I've had more clothes this year because of Bo, because he's went online by himself and bought them for me without even like talking to me about it, or he might send like a picture or something. And to be fair, he's picked out way better dresses and things for me, and jeans, for example. He bought me a pair of Rock Revivals this year. Like he wanted to do it and he brought me out there and picked them out. And they were better than, like I would have bought Miss Me, which are also a great brand, but they just don't look as good in the butt on me. And I have like a weird shape because I have a long torso and really short legs. And so my butt looks really good in some things and like terrible in other things. So jeans is one of those things that are hard for me because I need short or regular, but then they end up being like way too big in the waist. Like I have probably, let's see, we bought my jeans at 26. They're way too big now. They're like a 25, but I could have bought a 24. They would have been super tight, but I have a really small rib cage. It's like a little less than a 32 around the waist, around the ribs, and then my waist is teeny. And then I had kids, so my hips are like, bam. And clothes just kind of look funny on me, so I mainly do like comfortable things like this because I can get away with that shape. I feel like it looks good. That kind of stuff looks good on me with my body shape. But jeans and like shorts and stuff, I do not rock very well unless it's a certain brand. And to my like unfortunate surprise, they end up being like the most expensive ones that I need to look good in. So there's that. So yeah, today's kind of a home day. My anxiety was freaking insane yesterday. Like I had intermittent panic attacks throughout the day, like the whole day. And I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I ended up needing my anti-anxiety medication twice, which is crazy for me. I'm prescribed up to 2 times a day. Obviously, if I had a really bad day, you can take as much as you need. But for me to have to take 2 at the lowest dose, nonetheless, is a lot for me personally lately. It wasn't this summer, like when COVID first really got bad, like the spring and summer. That was kind of normal for me because it just hit me really hard because I had pneumonia. I had COVID last year before it was a thing, and I was in and out of the hospital and on oxygen and couldn't talk, couldn't breathe. I had to go through like 3 rounds of medications. I ended up having bronchitis on top of walking pneumonia. I really did think I was going to die. I'll never forget, I was getting my hair done, thinking I was coming out of it after my 2nd round of antibiotics. And all of a sudden, after an hour of doing my hair, I just started dripping sweat. I had hair extensions with the beaded ones, and it takes forever to, fix them. And I remember she was going to dye my hair after do like my touch-ups. And I couldn't even talk. I was like, I gotta go to the ER. Like I'm burning up. I could feel it. I didn't want to get her sick, even though I knew I wasn't contagious, but it was like not going away. And oh my God, I'll never forget. I was in the emergency room gasping for air, and they were so filled with people in the ER. Like a lot of people had the same thing I did at that time, but we didn't know what it was. And after 30 minutes of me waiting and like turning blue, they finally got like a triage nurse to come in and take my oxygen and everything. And they put me on oxygen, but I was literally on the floor, like, trying to push my head up to get air. And it looked really dramatic, but you could hear like the wheezing, and I was like coughing, but nothing would come up, which was so weird. Like I was coughing, a dry cough, but nothing would come up. It was so weird. So weird. Anyway, the long story short to that was I have massive anxiety now when it comes to symptoms of breathing ever since then. And what does COVID affect? So I have been struggling hard. 2020, 2021, no different. But my anxiety isn't necessarily from that. Although when I'm really stressed out or trauma happens to me, I tend to get those symptoms with my anxiety. Like it brings them on. It just manifests in my body that way. And then it's just a downward spiral. So now I know what to look for. And I never used Xanax before. After my horse accident, I was prescribed it because I started to get panic attacks then. But it was just different. It manifested differently. But I hate the way Xanax makes me feel. I don't like to feel out of control in my body or like I can't breathe, because it helps like to slow your breathing down. So I never took it, and now I need it. And so I have pill anxiety. I'm just like, I'm a mess. But just like everyone else, we all have our things. I might just be a little bit more public about mine than you might be. So there's no reason to judge. At least I'm on here being relatable. hopefully, and honest. So I have to give myself some credit there. Taking one day at a time, and I am really proud of myself for the little things. Like, it might not seem like much to you to get in a vehicle and drive 10 minutes, but when you have anxiety and panic attacks and every second feels like an eternity, and that's something that gives you panic attacks or anxiety, and you do it, like, there's something to be said about that. So we all have our own demons and personal struggles, and that's one of mine. So today I decided, okay, yesterday was bad. Let's not try to reflect on it too much as I'm doing just that. But let's get ourselves ready. Let's make waffles for the kids for breakfast for school, which I did, and do some things that I've been putting off, like this laundry in the closet. I have a huge thing of laundry in the laundry room that needs to be put away. Other than that, I'm caught up on laundry. I made Bo a really yummy dinner last night, and the kids and I watched a movie while he fell asleep on my lap. It's so cute. He's like, babe, let's have a movie night. And then he always sleeps, but he works really hard. Tonight I'm gonna make spaghetti. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and so I have everything ready for the week besides Jazzie's birthday cake, and I need to get her balloons and ribs, I think, for our Thursday night dinner. I need to sit down and make a list because here I am just blabbering on, and it's been 16 minutes already. But like I said, this is kind of like my online diary, and it'll be cool to go back and look at this stuff a year from now and see where I'm at. So hi, future me. Hopefully you're doing a lot better. I'm nuts. Oh, I did make some TikToks today, which were super fun. I did a couple transition ones, which I know like everybody does those, but I didn't. So I did a couple of those, and I want to do one. Have you guys ever seen Mother Dearest? It's like a super old movie. It's about this mom who is like really, really rich, and she has one daughter, and she never should have had kids. But she does like extravagant things and expects everything to be super clean. She's like super OCD. And anyway, there's this part in the movie where she's like, no more wire hangers, and she like goes insane. And I seen this guy do it on TikTok, and it was freaking hilarious. You wouldn't get it if you didn't see the movie, but I'm gonna do that one today. And yeah, I have to make light of every situation, and comedy is kind of my way through things. Like, I always downplay things or kind of laugh them off. That's kind of one of my coping mechanisms, and that's why TikTok, I think, is so addicting for so many people, because it's a great distraction. I'm so late to the game, but yeah, I just wanted to pop on here while I did my makeup and stuff. This is a rarity. These are like super like big eyelashes, and I haven't worn them yet, and so I thought, why not be extra? So yeah, I will check in with you guys in a little bit, and we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
London and I are shopping at Hobby Lobby.
Ashley to the frame shop, please. Ashley to the frame shop, please.
We just had lunch at Applebee's, our favorite place to get food. Excuse me, my throat is so dry. We're just looking around and seeing what they have. This is one of our favorite stores. Do you have a nice little lunch date with Mommy?
Uh-huh.
Look at how cute she is. I cannot get over her. You got your purse for your birthday? Or was it for Christmas?
I think it was for, oh yeah, it was from Christmas.
Oh my goodness, you're just too cute. I think we're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese after this and have just a little Mommy in London day. No, you gotta jump over the red light. Try it again. Silly. Oh, you got 3 tickets. It's on your card though. So this is a nice Chuck E. Cheese actually. It's pretty big.